Well, it's been a hard day's work. Heading back to the base camp. And I got my weed whacker here that I bought in the store, and I'm going to have to walk it all the way back to base camp because it is not a hand tool, it is a vehicle. That's how the mod was designed. And if it's a vehicle, that means that you're going to have to enter it and walk it. So see, I go back to this vehicle and back to this one, because I only have these two vehicles. So I'm almost 2/3 of the way done with the road to nowhere, which is running along the riverbank. And as soon as I get the last trees and bushes removed, I'm gonna mow, and then I'll go ahead and paste the road in along it, and that will be that for that project. And then by then, hopefully the grass which is growing pretty good. And the sun's going down quick here. But I'm gonna be getting into biograss, and I downloaded the precision farming tool mod, and I'm gonna learn how to do that and do a video on it. It basically, what that does is helps you maximize the yield. I think you go as high as 125%, and it just makes the game a lot more complex in a way, I guess. But see, if I stop here and get out, it will pop up, and usually you'll just see the field info there on the right, owned by me, crop type, grass growing, and then down below now you have the precision farming, and it shows me the soil, the PF, which is in red, which means I need to add, I think it's fertilizer, to get that pH value back up. Or no, that would be the nitrogen. pH value might be lime. And then my expected yield right now is 78%. And the yield potential for this piece of property is 89%. So if you do download or upload the precision farming, just be aware that it could actually, because it identifies the soil, and certain soils have a maximum yield, so it could actually lower your yield. Just keep that in mind if you're really big on yields, which I'm not. A few extra pennies here or there. I mean, some guys are really good on the yield and they really max out. Like, this is meadow grass, so if I was really worried about the yield, I would plow the whole field and then put in seeded grass. And this thing, the only reason I bought this thing was to weed whack around the tree near the doghouse. So once I get it back, though, it's there, and I'll be able to use it. And I'm coming up on base camp. So after the road's done, probably the next project I'm going to do is silage. I'll set up my silage bunker and start getting ready for that, because the next cut. Now, when you cut your grass, you can either you'll have grass, or you can flip it with a tedder and get hay, or you can forage it and sell it to a biogas place and make more money, or you can turn it into silage. And I think silage and those are the most money makers, those two. So it's just, whatever it is you want to do. But grass, to me, is the easiest way to make money. It just is. And that's what I always start off on. And of course, cutting trees down with a chainsaw is I think it's $1,500 for a chainsaw. And now the problem is, you're going to cut that tree down and you got to haul it. You got to cut it up and haul it to a sawmill or a sell point. So that's why I purchased that $500 mobile sawmill, which is just incredibly nice. And you know what I mean if you've ever chopped trees down. Now you start getting into forestry and buying that more expensive equipment. Some of that equipment's a real pain to use. And again, some people, they do all right with it, but yeah, I play a game to have fun, and if I'm using a piece of equipment that's aggravating me, I'm not going to use it. I'm just not. So here I am. Let me see if I can get this done before I hit the rack. So how do I get it to work? Oh, turn mower on. There we go. That's it. Cool. Just walk around and weed whack this. I'm going to keep the tree for the dog. I don't want to turn my property into like one of those Dr. Seuss books where the entire property's been depleted. Okay, there we go. And I guess I can leave it right here. I'll set it behind the doghouse. That's why it's out of the way. I do wish they had designed it to be a hand tool, because then it'd be like right in here. Like the chainsaw, you can hide it. And I've already got two hand tools right now. I got the chainsaw and then the night vision goggles. Unfortunately, you can't have the chainsaw out at the same time. That would be really nice. You just cut trees all night. But you can have the flashlight on and chainsaw. So I guess if I wanted to, I could do it all night. And let me go feed the dog, and then I'm going to call it a night. Boy, that dog eats and eats and does nothing but eat. It's Ollie. Alright, so anyway, please like and subscribe and follow. You get a chance, go check out Pro Advertisers Club. Thank you for watching, and have a nice night or day, depending on where you're at.